Hello.
What is going on, everybody? How's it going tonight?
Hola,
Everybody's like,
hola, ¿cómo está? Estoy bien.
when's Scuba coming back? When's Scuba coming back? I'm back. Here I
Back, bitches.
am. Man, I'm kind of ill that I ordered something from a company and they sent me the wrong crap. I mean, it happens. It happens. But this is the second time it's happened to me. And I don't think it's the same company. But just in case it was, hopefully they fix it. Hey, Lead Pipe. Um,
Hey,
I,
everyone.
I had ordered a rebirth. I already had a rebirth RDA. Actually, I already had two rebirth RDAs, and I ordered a blue rebirth RTA, and they sent me a blue rebirth RDA. Damn it! And I'm looking at my invoice, and let's see here if I can move everything else. You can clearly see on there that it says rebirth RTA in blue. Well, I believe that box says RDA on it in blue. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wrong. That would be wrong. Dave, it's good so far. It's good. I'm getting adjusted. I still don't have everything unpacked, obviously. I'm trying. My desk, the back won't even fit in the house. It won't fit. I know not only is it way heavy, way heavy, it just won't even fit through the door. So I
So
just gave
knock
up
out
on
the door.
knock out the door.
Yeah, really.
I'd rather burn the desk than knock out the door,
15
but
pound sledgehammer to the wall. Just
You'll get it in.
man, so you would think not that much would happen in 2 weeks,
Wait,
but
wait, wait, wait a second, Scuba. I can't.
yes,
I have to go there.
go there.
So you have something else you can't get through the hole.
pretty much, yeah. You can't find the hole.
Okay, well there we
No,
go.
you found the hole. You just can't
Already,
hit the hole.
speed in the gutter in 2 minutes. All right, there we go.
Breaking records.
So, yeah, in just 2 weeks, a lot's happened in 2 weeks. I know Expo happened, and congrats to Vic for getting Vape Reviewer of the Year. I was like,
Oh,
wow,
that was awesome.
yeah. And congrats to Simon Martin for the best vape accessory. That is well deserved, in my opinion.
Oh, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah,
Way to go, Coily.
Simon, the Coily Tool best vape accessory, which number two was a stock coil.
Wait,
Really?
I do remember hearing something about a stock coil being number 2. I
Yeah.
was like, are you kidding me?
Well, number two and stock coil, that kind of goes together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both shit.
Yeah.
So Demon Vapor got number two for Vape Reviewer of the Year, and then Empire Vape Company got third best vape shop. So they all, I mean, not
It,
all of them, but a lot of them got awards, which I think is pretty cool. All Vapor Round awards, which is pretty.
that's impressive because that's not just the UK.
Yeah,
That's
that's all
everywhere.
around. And I mean, I know everybody doesn't vote, but you know what? If you had fans that appreciated you and you actually said, "Hey, go out there and vote," you don't have to tell them to vote for you, but just get them to vote, then then you can't complain, right?
I'll
If
tell
you
you what,
lose,
though.
too bad.
Hi, Ian.
I love Vic to death. I do.
Hmm.
The two out of those that you just listed off that impressed me the most is one, Coily hitting number 1. It
Yeah,
doesn't surprise me, but I love hearing that.
yeah,
And two, that Dino bumped up because in the last series of awards, he had fallen out of the top 4. And the
yeah.
fact that he jumped up to number 2,
Oh yeah.
hoorah.
Yeah, that's good.
Dino was like flabbergasted by winning. I mean, by getting second place even, and good for him, man. Good for him. Hell yeah.
I even just being in the top five, let
The
alone
top
top
Because
three.
anything, right? Yeah, the top
because I'm
anything.
wanting to say that he got 5th in the last one. And he was, because before that he was 4th and he had dropped one and everyone's kind of like, no, hey, look, at least you're still in top 5. But for
Hey,
him to
Gail.
jump and hit number 2,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
congrats, major
Let
congrats.
me see if the bottle work. I haven't even tried running this yet.
Vic hitting number 1 didn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that's really irritating me with Vic right now What the hell? We still don't have the Kelpie in the U.S. yet.
You
He
don't. From what I
said,
understand, Scuba does.
oh,
Yeah, yeah. Some people, like reviewers or people who are important, have the Kelpie.
I'm not
Us
important, but
regular folk, we can't get the Kelpie yet.
it's
Yeah,
And
coming.
I've
Vic,
stepped away from the industry
Vic,
for
if
a
you're
few
lurking in the
months.
background, I'm not happy.
I think
Damn it.
the Kelpie. I think he said Element Vape was getting. Hey, Deshopke, I think Element Vape is getting the Kelpie
Yeah,
next.
Element Vape and Vapor DNA are both supposed to be getting it in. When I
Hmm.
contacted Vapor DNA about almost 3 weeks ago, they said wait 2-3 weeks. It's
Wow.
been 2-3 weeks, and it's not on their coming soon list either. I keep watching those things daily.
Well, the good thing is when they
Can't
are
see until
available,
all
you'll be
starts
able to
again.
get stainless steel or black. I got stainless steel. And I don't think that you're going to be disappointed with the Kelpie at all. I know mine, far as now the screws and stuff, I can't really, I know a lot of people are having problems with the
I've heard a lot of
screws
people being upset with the screws.
and they're replacing them with hex key screws, which that's fine. Now I noticed that I think it's Chris Empire Vape Co said that his top door doesn't move very easy. Mine does. This one slides very easy open, and it's not a big thing. If you're just
Hey,
normally vaping it, it's not a big deal. But if you have it in your pocket like I did, now this was an extreme test. I had this thing in my pocket while I was cutting grass on a riding lawnmower, and it pushed open, which proceeded to pour juice all in my pocket. But other than that, I haven't.
Well, but you can have that issue with a lot of those top slide
Yes,
doors.
yeah.
yes.
Matter of fact, my friend Megan, when she first got, it was the bolt tank. I think it was the bolt that did
Stop rubbing it in, Gail.
it popped open on hers and spilled out all over her scrubs.
I am under the stairs, dire thing. I'm broadcasting from under the stairs. That's my new thing. Yep. Um,
So, but yeah, for those of you that have tanks with slide open tops, always be cautious of that if you stick them in your pocket. There is that risk of them popping open and just dumping.
yeah, I mean, because basically it's just like the whole milk carton gas can thing that we talked
Unicorn.
about in the past, where if you have a gas can and you put a hole in the bottom, it doesn't really pour out. But if you put a hole in the top, it's going to pour. Which this already has a hole in the bottom for your airflow, and when you open the top, it allows air to go through, and it's just going to pour out all over. So you want to make sure that stays closed. If there's juice in there, keep it closed. Otherwise,
Did
you're
you
going to
get the
start getting a leak.
And for those of you that missed out on the sale, sorry,
Yeah.
they went quick.
Yeah, I bet they did. I already had one, or I would have jumped out on the. Yeah, the blue background's only because of my stand. I actually have the lights on right now. That's only a couple of my mod box is still buried in the garage somewhere. I it's somewhere and it's really heavy, so I have to find that. But I got most of the mods that I mainly use already up on the shelf.
Gail.
Some of these are over here. Is understairs like under the bridge? Scuba can now troll himself. There you go, Bill. I got
And Bill, I vote for hair color too, by the way. Because the beard's still gray, his hair looks darker.
Oh yeah. I got a few new mods. I mean, this one has just been sitting around. It's never come out of the box. This
It's
is
been
the
2
old.
weeks. You probably
This is
you
the
probably got a ton of
Charon.
new stuff.
This is the Charon. This has been out for a while, but this does have a very vibrant screen on there. I like the
Yeah, it
screen. This is touch screen, dual 18650. This mod works pretty good. I haven't had any issues with it. It's weird though. The battery will be like full. The battery bars are actually at the top, and they go from the inside backwards. So when I'm close to running out of battery power on this, so when that runs out, got to change the batteries. But
And
I got.
and FC said it's just for men. Use it on the beard as well.
Gail, we'll definitely
No,
make that happen.
no.
I've been missing you guys too. Things have been crazy on both of our ends.
What else did I get in? I won a mod from the Arm Vapor. The Arm Vapor had a contest, and it was a really weird question, and I had to get help. I ain't gonna lie, I had to get help to get the answer to the question, but only a few people got the answer right, and I happened to win out of those few people. So If y'all remember the Hot Sig R150, I actually won the Hot Sig R150S. And if you can see that blue sticker, you know I got it in blue. So the 150S comes in the same packaging like the 150 did, except it's got that little S on there. And the main differences is the S is actually engraved. So I don't know how well this is going to show up on cam for you guys, but this is engraved. They upgraded the screen, the chip, everything. So this is actually a color screen. And the main thing that I really like that they changed on this one is instead of those weird battery connections like a plain old 3D sled, they actually got the push button style battery holders. So these batteries, it's not going to rust out like the other ones did. I know the Shopkey had a problem with his rusting out, and he really liked the mod, but man, the freaking connections would just bend and break and snap off, and it's a pain in the
I
yes.
had one of those spring, like the connections and that, you know, the spring loaded buttons.
Yep. Yep.
I had one of those blow out for the first time ever about a week ago.
Really?
The spring snapped inside and it just dropped. I was like, you've got to be shitting me.
This thing, I tell you what, it hits fast. As soon as you hit the button, this thing starts firing. I mean, there's no delay at all. I like that about it. And I always liked the R150 anyway, so.
Oh, and I got to let y'all know, my heart broke today.
Your heart broke? What happened?
How long have I had my QP now?
You had it for
5 or 6 months? I'm guessing.
No, it's only been a
Not
couple
that
months,
long?
I think.
No, I've had it longer than a couple months.
Okay. I thought I shipped it after February.
My
like...
QP?
Yeah.
No, my QP. Really?
Oh, it was Vicks that I shipped.
Please turn up Aries up. Okay, I can do that.
No, I'm talking about the QP. The QP I've had for a long time now. The QP Fatality. I've had that for a while. I finally had to change the coils in it.
Oh!
Really?
That's what broke your heart? You had to change the coils?
I was trying for a record on these coils. No, I've had this QP for a good long while now.
That's what I was saying, like 4 or 5 months at least. I don't know how long, but yeah.
No, I received this well before Christmas. Long
okay, so it's been
Christmas.
a while. So it's been almost a year you've had those coils in there.
I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure I've got a message as to...
Yeah, you probably do.
That's 66 watching and 14 thumbs up. That's way too many. Oh, so what state is Scuba in? Fictitious character. I am in Virginia. So if you're anywhere near Virginia, that's where I'm at. It's definitely different.
Dale said 8 months.
This is so much different
Has
than
it
what
been
I'm
8
used
months?
to. I don't know anything about this area at all. No people, no directions, nothing. If I didn't have GPS on my phone, I'd get completely lost. Yes, VA.
I'm getting
there
old.
you go.
My memory shot, Aries.
I'm trying to find it.
Live from a dungeon in an undisclosed location. There you go. Wow, this light that I got. I had to change. I'm doing good, Adam. I had to change the light for the build cam so that I could actually show something. September
13th.
Wow. So September, we'll just count September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May-ish. Almost 9 months.
9 months, and I had to, and those were the original coils.
Wow. I mean, what can you say, man? That's good for any
Yeah, but it
pair
still
of
broke
coils.
my heart.
Yeah.
You make good coils, though, Aries.
Yeah.
I try.
Well, it's not just the good coils. He's using really good wire too.
That's and I've tried to explain that to people. Sure, you know, I love my coils, and I'll promote my coils anytime I can. Granted, I'm not in business anymore, but I'll still promote my coils because Jen still sells them, and she's got a boatload of them. But it's not so much the coil itself; it's the wire.
Yeah.
My sound got better. Well, Demon Hunter, I'm also on a different headset because I can't find my Bluetooth dongle for my original headset, and besides they're falling apart, I may end up just buying this headset also because I do like the sound better out of this one. I'm actually impressed with how much clearer the sound is. I still hadn't even got through all the stuff I picked up yet. Um, I still got more stuff. I got,
Really?
yeah, I got the Keen mechanical mod in copper.
You,
This,
you need to go to the build cam. You haven't been on build cam yet tonight.
I can build cam. I can build cam. I think. Let's see if the build cam even works. I'm going to try it.
Megan, check
Ready?
Messenger.
Build cam. Hey, look at there.
Bill, yes, kidney puncher is Sandvik wire, and yeah, that's all I use is Sandvik wire.
This almost looks brass on camera, but this is definitely copper. I wanted copper because this one, copper's going to hit harder than anything they got out there unless you get solid silver. I have serial number 801.
Looks copper.
And this is a hybrid mod, so you have to make sure you use a hybrid safe device on top of this thing. Don't take an atomizer that doesn't have a good hybrid pin on there and try to use it, or you're going to end up in trouble. I also got, what else do we got here? I do have this, which it pained me to buy, but I bought it anyway. I have the bulk RTA from Ume and Vapin Fagan. Can't wait to try this thing out. I should have had the Rebirth RTA, but I got the RDA because they screwed up. So I'm not even going to open this. I will be happy to send this back to them if need be, if they send me a shipping thing, because I'm not paying to ship it back to get them to ship me the right stuff. So they're going to have to fix me up there. I also got which I got the Aspire AVP. I got a pod kit, and I actually got one in purple. Wow, they even put AVP purple. They let you know right off the bat what color you're getting. This does come with 2 pods. I kind of like this thing. This is really hefty. And it hits good. The fire button's really small. Well, the power button, I should say, is really small in this. And this has 3 modes. It's got green, which is the highest, which I think is 12 watts. And then red, no, is it blue? Yeah, blue is 10 watts, and then red is 8 watts. I do believe. I could be wrong on that.
I looked at those. How's the draw and the flavor on this?
The draw and the flavor is actually really good for this. I do know that some people reviewed this and said that this is kind of wobbly. I'll tell you what, it's an easy fix. When you first get it, take the pot out, and all you got to do is squeeze on this clam right here just a little bit, and then put it back in there, and then it's tight. There's no wobble or anything. If you're worried about any wobble or play, I have 0 play in mine. Now, it does come with a really cool lanyard. The problem I see, all right, you see this airflow hole on the side, right? This is where you have to mount the lanyard. It has to go through this little hole and back up here, which they didn't make a hole for. So really, your pod doesn't seat all the way in there when this lanyard's in. What's cool about this lanyard is it looks like this.
Okay, now I kind of like that.
So this has a push button.
Cool
I would get that just for the lanyard.
It has a push button quick disconnect. So your pod goes on this. Here's the little string that's actually hooked to your pod. So then when you want to put it back on, you just push the button and it's back on. And this free spins, which is pretty cool. I like the lanyard a lot.
I would actually buy that just for the lanyard.
Just for the lanyard, right? It's pretty cool. I like the lanyard thing. And it comes with that. It comes with 2 pods. So.
But do you use a lanyard, Aries?
Well, I mean, okay, so I've got buddies that go to a lot of these meet and greets and conventions. Matter of fact, they've got a TikTok convention down in San Antonio next weekend, the 17th and 17th, 18th, and 19th, I think it is. Anyways, and a whole bunch of them are wanting to take lanyards and put, their TikTok names on in the holders, stuff like that.
This has actually got pretty good flavor. I mean, I have Dinner Lady Lemon Tart in here right now, Nick Salt. The other cool feature, which I didn't show y'all, I guess I'll show y'all that now. When you actually fill these pods, these have the same fill feature like the Delta had. It has a push to fill. So right there, you actually push your bottle down in there, and it pushes this down, and then you fill your pod up. Yeah, which the Lemon Tart has a dripper. These are not good for that. I'll tell you that right now. This was a pain to fill because of that. The coil is built into this pod, so basically it's a throwaway disposable pod. So once the coil goes bad, boom, get a new pod. But I really like, it has air activation, so there's no push button to fire. If you see these two little small holes in here, that's where it detects you drawing. So no matter which way you turn this, it can detect when you draw on it because it has a little hole up in the top up here that lets it know when you're actually pulling on it, and that's what makes it fire. So it works really good. This has got some heft to it, guys. It's actually not like a lightweight little pod system. You know when you got this in your hand, it's got a little bit of weight to it. I think it's a 700 mile battery in here. I could be wrong.
That's not bad.
I didn't read.
700 seems a little bit low. They've been coming out with a lot higher lately.
Yeah, they
Well,
have
it
been coming
depends
out
on
with
the
like,
coil.
yeah. This is a 1.2 ohm coil, I do believe. How do I remember that
Okay,
stuff?
yeah, that is a touch on the low side for a 1.2. Depends on how much wattage it's pushing.
I've been vaping it a good bit today, but I'm telling you, man, this thing is putting out some decent flavor for a little pod system. I like it.
Okay, two things real quick. Megan, if you're still listening, check Messenger. I've got your link for you. And Rich, as far as coil for a goon at around the 40-ish watt range, my suggestion would be to go for a single beefy coil. Just drop it down to single coil mode and go with something like, I don't know, frame staple coil or Fraplian, something beefy. Because that's basically what I run in these right here, and I'm running those at 42 watts. Same thing with my Rage mods. I'm running a single coil, 52 watts on this one.
Well, I mean, I know y'all are saying, oh, I wish you'd spend more time on the other stuff. I'm going to come back to that stuff. I was just kind of blowing through it quick for you guys. I will go back to the other stuff. But yeah, that little bitty fire button is 5.
Dolores wants to know what the airflow is like.
The airflow on this, now, I wouldn't say this would be a direct lung, but it's a less restrictive mouth to lung. It actually has more airflow than some of the other pod systems out there, so I actually like the airflow on this.
Less or more?
It has more airflow than some of the other pods out there.
Okay.
It's just that one little hole there, but you actually get decent airflow off of this, and you can take a really nice long draw off of this, and it's not going to kick you out.
That's not the same hole that you put the lanyard through, is it?
Yes, it is. That's the problem. That's the main.
Good grief.
I know they should have put a hole somewhere else for the lanyard, but they didn't. So hopefully they either make a hole in the pods themselves or something to where we can hook the. Well, if they do that, then the pod would pop loose from the lanyard, and that would from the mod, and you would lose it. So they got to figure out something else to do. It works, but it doesn't let your pod seat all the way in. I mean, it feels like it does, but to me, when I put the lanyard on and I hooked it all up, it wasn't hitting at first. As soon as I took the lanyard out, started firing fine. So I'm thinking, it doesn't like the fact that cord is in there in its way when you close it down. So
FC wants to know what's wrong with the Rage.
Dom Long is saying something about he wishes that his would have come in working order.
My Rage mod. Oh wow.
He says, I wish my Rage mod would have came in working order. I'm not sure what he's talking about because I didn't have a problem with any of mine. And if you had a problem, if you bought it new and it came not working, get a hold of Dwayne. He'll get you fixed up.
Yep.
That's one thing
For sure.
is incredible about is his customer service.
The cheese grater? What cheese grater? What is he talking about?
Probably the R150S. Looks kind of like a cheese grater with the engraving.
It looks like it doesn't look like a cheese grater. Y'all want to see the R150S a little bit better? This will probably look better now that you can actually see this. Here's the screen. Micro USB down here. This is engraved, but it's not really deep engraving. This is not a sticker or anything. This is actually engraved. You can feel it. Battery door, this is where you get your fingernail to pop the battery door off. This does have a bypass mode, temperature control, all that good stuff, like the normal hot sig did. There's your battery venting down there. Now this does not have a centered 510 for people that dig, centered 510s.
Yeah,
but
no, that would drive me nuts.
yeah,
This day and age, they should all come centered.
You would think,
Yeah.
but I mean, I like this though. This would look great with that Rebirth RDA on top of it, I guess. I don't know. This colors don't really match. Nah, they don't match. So
No, those don't even come close to matching.
I'm not keeping that anyway. That's going back, so it doesn't matter. So, but I like the fact that it hits so quick, man. This thing is like bam. It is on point when it hits.
Wait, are we seriously lagging that bad?
Are we
Yeah, we've got a bad lag going.
really?
By looking at chat, it looks like we got about a 20 to 30-second lag.
We're about to find out. Gail, type number 1.
Okay. $13, $14, $15. The AVP auto
Wow,
fires.
25-second lag.
It can get wet under the pod. Really, J. Jerry? I heard that it doesn't. Now, I personally have not had any juice at all. Now, all the other pod systems that I've had before would leak down in here, but this one is completely dry. There's no liquid seeping down into the mod.
So you're being asked about the Hellfire. Do you have the Hellfire?
The Hellfire, which one? Hellfire? No, I don't think I have a Hellfire.
Okay,
No.
well, Tetley, that's on you. Tetley, you need to slide your red slider bar all the way to the right.
Yeah. Make sure you're live or just refresh.
Rainwalker, what metal requires the least wattage regardless of gauge? That's going to be stainless steel is going to heat up quickest out of the 3 standards, stainless, nichrome, and Kanthal.
I'm going to open this bulk up. We're going to build the bulk. There's so much hype about this tank, I got to see if it's any good. And this is not a small tank, so people that do not want a big giant tank.
I'm actually surprised you bought that one.
I'm surprised myself. I am kind of disappointed at what I'm seeing in the box right now. I'm going to show y'all. Now, this is the way I got it. This is no crazy Jay Hayes stuff. There's one of the screws.
Where?
You see it rolling around?
No.
You will see it. Where'd it go? Holy crap, I just lost it.
It may have dropped down in with the glass or something.
Damn, I was just watching it.
It may have
Are
gone
all
into
four
the
Oh, it
airflow on
rolled
the
all
deck.
the way out. It rolled all the way out. Crap, I can't get it.
Oh, so you're reaching off screen to grab an extra screw, huh?
I don't know if it's an extra screw, but it was laying in here like this. Yeah, that's it. I got this in black.
So in the build deck, do you have all 4 screws?
That's what I'm about to find out. Nope, it's missing one. So one of the screws came out of the build deck.
It was just either it wiggled loose on transport or something.
Yeah, that's fine. I got no problem with that. That just crap. If I stop dropping it.
It's in the box.
Yeah. This is very small. These actually came with hex screws, and I know Vic, everybody wants the Kelpie to have hex screws in it now, which there's been multiple links posted if you guys are, that dead set on changing your screws out on the Kelpie. I haven't had any issues, but yet I've really only built mine once, so I couldn't tell you after multiple uses, is it going to get worse? I don't know yet.
Have you changed the cotton in it yet?
Nope. I've been testing this as much as I can with the same thing in there just to see if, is it going to...
So you haven't changed cotton in like 3 weeks?
Well,
We got to see a cotton check on that tonight.
No,
Okay.
we don't, because I don't want to lose my lunch. I had real food for the first time. Well, I take that back. I had Taco Bell the other day. I cheated.
There you go.
But no, I want to keep
something.
the food that I had down.
Okay.
Which, by the way, we found yet another food that I'm allergic to.
Oh my God,
Really?
Aries.
Spinach.
Spinach.
And I used to
Oh,
love spinach.
really? Okay. Well, if you love spinach, then I guess that could suck for you.
I
I
was
like
having
raw spinach, not cooked spinach.
that's what I was having. It was a spinach salad with
Yep.
grilled chicken and a little bit of cheese and some
Oh,
avocado. I mean, it was a beautiful salad. And maybe 10 minutes, maybe.
oh, that sucks.
I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
So a little over 29?
Yeah, I'm getting 29. I thought it was supposed to be 30 millimeter, but
I
I
thought it
can
was supposed to be
actually,
28.
yeah, I can actually get this down. It just depends on where you're grabbing this at, but if I grab it right at the airflow, I'm getting 28 right on the money. Or 29 a little bit higher. Now, if you go up to the tank, it's 32.
Most of them measure
Damn.
at the very base.
Right. Let me see if I can grab the very base, because this thing it's kind of weird where you, yeah, it's 28
28.
millimeter, 28
Yeah.
millimeter, right on the money. All right.
No, Saint, that's spinach. I love spinach as far as my greens go. Spinach and romaine lettuce.
Yep.
This is so weird because I'm having to reach so far to build on this, guys.
That's what I like for salads.
Does this even
Put
fit? I'm gonna
spinach
need my
in.
goggles, dude. This is the Allen key they give you is not even fitting in there right.
Spinach, a little bit of romaine, toss some grilled chicken on there, melt a
Yeah.
little cheese on the top. Of course, melt it before you put it on the salad. Some avocado, light ranch.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Oh, it's amazing.
Okay, that screw could be a little bit
I like
more
a
well
good balsamic.
machined.
So
See, I don't do balsamics. She loves balsamics. I do not do balsamics, like at all. Like with her, she either has a red wine vinaigrette or a balsamic vinaigrette, and just mm-mm.
Now I would break out the coily tool, but I'll be darned, I haven't even unpacked that yet. We're just gonna have to play guesstimate, and I think you can just shoot this through anyway, just like that, so it doesn't matter.
Well, Rain, no offense, but I think you're picking up what I'm losing because I'm down 24 now from the time that I started actually taking my diet seriously. I'm down 24, and from the start of the actual program, I'm down. Megan would know if she's in here. I'm wanting to say it's like 14.
wow. So you're what now? What program are you on?
Advocare. And no, I don't do the whole MLM bull crap on it.
MLM.
Multi-level marketing is one of those pyramid scheme things.
Oh,
But
okay.
Megan got into it, and she has a mass discount on it. And so she's like, "Look, if you're willing to give it a try, I'll give it to you at my discount." I'm like, "Cool." And so because that shit's expensive, and got it like that, and it's working for me. So I can't.
Hey, as long as it's working
No,
and you're
see,
healthy,
and that's the thing, because nutritionally, it's sound. It's very sound. Between the vitamins and everything else, I'm really not hungry. My blood sugar has dipped twice the entire time I've been on it, and they were brought back up fairly quickly. I haven't had an issue.
Now I know I could wiggle these to break them, but I'm not going to do that.
But see,
Yeah,
this
so-
is the only thing that's not Advocare, is these core powers. I get these on Amazon. These things are freaking awesome.
This is hard to get in here on that. There we go. Well, I just yanked part of my,
you're a little bit off to the right.
okay. Well, like I said, I can't even, I'm having to reach really far up just to do the build cam, so it's like crazy.
Move the
Now I
build
have to,
cam.
yeah, well then no, I'll get it. This is still a work in progress, guys. I'm working on it. It looks pretty good so far.
DeMillan wants to know if this is a fake and natty.
It is a fake natty, DeMillan. This is the bulk.
And
Jason, not even hungry for that, bub.
didn't you say you wanted to get a clone called the Fat Bastard?
Yeah, I do need that. As soon as they come out with a clone in China for the Fat Bastard, I'm all over it.
Dolores, I'm not really a fan of the chocolate ones, but the vanilla ones, I really, really enjoy the vanilla ones. I haven't tried the banana or the strawberry banana one, but the vanilla ones are really, really good. And I'm talking about the 26 ones, not the 24 ones.
So is it a protein drink? What is it?
Yeah, it's basically a protein drink. It's got 26 grams of protein in it, but it's 170 calories, so it takes the place of a full meal. But the carb count's like 6 grams. So on a nutritional level, it's solid.
So 6 grams, that's a Munchkin could have.
Okay,
Hold on.
0.19 is what this is showing.
Let's see. Let me look, Cassie.
Dolores asked if they taste chalky.
No. Now, the chocolate one, I could see how a lot of people might think that one would taste chalky because, like I said, the chocolate one's just not for me. Vanilla one, no, it literally tastes like a melted vanilla milkshake.
That's
Which
good.
Megan said that if you throw these in a freezer, it basically comes out like a friggin' vanilla milkshake.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Okay, ingredients. Filtered low-fat grade A milk, and then less than 1% natural flavors, monk fruit juice concentrate, that's going to be your sweetener. Stevia leaf extract, that's going to be a sweetener. Carrageenan, I'm not even familiar with that. Cellulose gel, so there is a little bit of a filler. Let's see, sucralose, so Splenda. Lactase enzyme, which is going to make it lactose-free. Vitamin A and vitamin D3, or melted ice cream. There you go. Yeah. No, I mean it's solid. And it's gluten free for those that are that have celiac.
So gluten-free and lactose-free.
Yep.
And lactose-free for celiac is good.
Yeah. I mean these are
That's
really,
a side
really,
effect of celiac.
yeah. No, I mean I'll put it this way. My official diet. The program is over. I've got 3 days left after today. I just got another 4 cases of this in today.
4 cases?
Yeah, there's 12 of these per case. I ordered another 4 cases. They're that good.
Ooh, let me have to try those.
Okay, so Janet says that carrageenan is a vegetarian thickener, which makes sense.
Okay.
Whoa, I just about screwed that coil up.
But no, they're like really good.
I don't like how fast one side's lighting up compared to the other side.
DeMillan, I would compare it close to an Atkins shake, except at like a fraction of the price, because a case of these, which is, like I said, there's 12 in a case, and I think I paid 26 with free 2-day shipping from Amazon for a case of 12.
That's not bad.
No.
$2, a little over $2 a piece.
Yeah, just over $2 a piece.
This Allen wrench does not, I'd rather be using my real tools because this Allen wrench does not like these screws, even though they give it to you in the package.
Oh no, the first thing I would do is get rid of that Allen wrench. Is it a 1.5?
I don't even know, man. I would say.
Do you still have a dynamite driver?
Yeah, somewhere.
He does.
Grab your dynamite 1.5. I bet you that's a 1.5.
It's probably in a box.
Yeah, I got these other ones here, but I don't think I have a 1.5 handy. Let's see. That's a 2mm. That's going to be too big. And all the rest of these are too big. I haven't got them all out yet. I got the 2, the 3, and the 2.5. I haven't got the low ones yet.
And I don't know a single RDA that uses anything above a 2.
Whoa, my screen's screwing up. Stop doing that. There we go. All right, now I guess we're gonna use their cotton since I don't even know where my cotton is either right now. We'll use these shoestringies. Shoestring cotton. Is that one piece? It is. Okay, well, they give you just enough to wig it once. All right.
That, or you could cut them in half.
Yeah, I might get away with that. You know what?
I've seen a lot of
That
people
wouldn't
use
be
that
enough
cotton.
for the second one, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem.
What was that, Speed?
I've seen a lot of people using that cotton, or at least that style with the
That
shoelace on the
style.
front.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I get the appeal of it because you're not getting your finger oils all over the cotton as you're wicking it through.
You cut that off anyways,
Right.
just like you cut the tip off that.
But I mean, the vast bulk of people don't, I mean, I would hope that they wash their hands before they start wicking.
I'm gonna try to get by with just this. I don't think I will be able to, but I'm gonna try. Ooh, that's gonna be close.
You'll get it. You'll get it. It's the bulk. You'll get it. I'm actually surprised Bacon didn't actually call it the Fat Bastard.
You would think, or something similar.
Hercina, I can see the appeal on that too. The shoelace cotton would be easier for people with stability issues with their hands.
That's true. That's true.
It's
Let's see if I got this. If I got this short enough now. I actually can take some more off of that. I will too. I'd much rather have not enough or shorter than too much in there. Let's see what this is laying down like.
Make sure you got it long enough, though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be long enough.
Well, see, and that's what I was thinking is you can always cut more off. You can't add any to the length.
Right. No, this is gonna be plenty. Especially once I put some juice on here, because this thing is gonna seriously pack down in there after that.
Yeah, I watched somebody build that. They use a half dam method.
The half dam?
Yeah. So they put a little bit in the hole, and then the rest of it was just a dam.
I will do that, Timekeeper. I will try it in another mod to see if the resistance changes.
Now, Dolores, there's 4 different types of core power besides the flavor. Okay, yeah, no, the one that I'm looking at, or the one that I have in my hand, is 6 carbs. It's
How much sugar?
Do what?
How much sugar is in it?
There's 5 total grams of sugars and 1 gram of dietary fiber. It's 6 grams. This is for the 14 fluid ounce, 26 gram protein.
The dietary fiber should take off one of those carbs, so that reduces it. So if it's 5 and 1 dietary, it takes off 1. Makes it 4.
But they still count it as a total carb of 6.
Okay.
But yeah, dietary fiber does remove 1.
Yeah, whatever it is. If it's 2 dietary fiber, then it's 2 carbs, and then so on and so forth. Yeah.
But yeah, no, the 26 gram one is on the 14 fluid ounces is 6 grams of carbs.
Man,
She
there's
may
so
be
much
looking
cotton.
at the 42 gram or the 24 gram because those were a little different.
That is some really dark looking liquid there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, it's cornbread pudding. It's gonna look really dark.
It looks like it's been well browned in the.
Guaranteed to make the cotton look nice and juicy and dark. I just don't want any dry hits. This side's fitting perfectly. This side's got a little much cotton, it feels like, but we'll go with it. If I can get this thing to close now. Come on, threads.
Just break out a bigger hammer.
There we go. I got it. Just had to backspin it a few times. Airflow looks like it's all the way open. Break out a bigger hammer. I hear you.
Oh wow, the Canadian ones are different.
What, for the power core?
Or yeah, for the core power, the Canadian ones are different. Different packaging and everything, different calorie count.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Give me a second, Dolores. I'm gonna see what I can find.
I'm going to check the ohm reading on this, and I'm going to try it on another. Right now we got 0.19 showing on this. 0.19. I'm going to fire it a few times. I'm going to try it on another mod and see if that changes. Now 0.19, I'm going to have to crank the wattage up some more, obviously. Let me go up to 75 to start off with. Let's see if this thing really produces the clouds and flavor that it's cracked up to be. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Let me go back.
Dolores, I'm looking for one that's equivalent. It looks like the 42 gram, which they only have the chocolate up there that I'm seeing. But it looks like the 42 gram Canadian version is going to be the low carb one up there. Because that one is saying, I think it's like 11.
Semper Fidelis. Jason, I'm trying to look, but I can't see anything when I'm building. You can still see bulk through there, even though that liquid's dark. Does that look crooked to you? I guess just the K is just weird on it. Yeah. Oh, the black bulk was having issues on DNA devices. Do I have a DNA device that I can plug it onto real quick? I don't think I have any of my DNA devices handy.
Really? Why would the black? Would it be just because of the coloring that's on there?
It would be paint on the threading of the 510.
That'd be easy enough to clean off.
Right, you could sand that off if that's what it is. I didn't even look. We will look at that though. I'm gonna look and see if they, because a lot of times when they go to paint these things, they don't even think about, oh, let's tape off the thread so that it doesn't get paint on it. Because you're not gonna get good connection if it's got paint on there until you wear all the paint off of it.
Yeah, Dolores, I'm looking at the Fairlife Canada's website itself, and it looks like the 42 gram up there is going to be your low carb version.
Demon Hunter, yes, I do have the rose. I found the rose while I was moving, so yes, I'm in deep crap about the rose. I was able to save one of those shoestrings, so I think we're going to do okay. I'm going to leave the bubble glass because I always like more glass. I like to be able to put more juice in there.
Now, from what I hear, that thing holds a ton of juice.
I think it's 6.5 mil with the bubble glass. Where's the back of the box? And if it doesn't show it there, it doesn't say anything on the box itself. It doesn't even show you. That's one weird thing. It doesn't show you what size tank it is on the box or how many mils the tank holds, but I think it does in the user manual. There we go. 6.5 mil for the big one and 3.5 for the straight glass.
Timekeeper said he was having a hard time with the bulk on his mod defines as well.
I'm going to try the bulk on the Asmodus Titan and see what happens. Right now I'm getting 0.19. Okay,
get your Yeehee out too. Your G
there is no paint on my threads right there. That's what it should be like. Now, if that black paint on y'all's goes all the way down, that would be bad. This actually will look a lot better on this mod. That's why I got black, because I know it would fit on this mod fine. So what do we got on here? So I'm getting 0.15 on this mod instead of 0.19.
Dolores,
oh wait,
what I get there.
0.17. Sorry, I had to fire it. So that's a 0.02 difference. That's not a lot. Let's see if that fires okay.
And for those looking for those, the price fluctuates quickly.
Cloudage.
Price fluctuate on what, Aries?
the core power. One
Oh,
day
really?
they'll be 26, the next day they'll be 37. They fluctuate quick.
I will take the batteries out of the R150S, or I'm going to try the tank on the R1. I'm going to try this on multiple devices. Steam Crave Titan. Thank you, Vaping with TC. My bad. What did I say? Asmodus? I sure as hell
Yeah.
did. My bad. My bad. That was my mistake. Good catch.
Ooh,
This
yeah,
is not bad
Aries.
so far.
I'm looking on Amazon right now, and it's 3023.
The link that I just put in shows it at 2872.
So now I'm getting 0.16. So it's right around 0.16, 0.17 showing on the Steam Crave Titan. Now I'm going to try it on the hot SIG. It's going to ask me, is it a new coil? It always does. Is it a new coil? 0.16, 0.15. Let me fire it one time, 0.16. Now, if anything, I wouldn't put a lot of faith in the Voopoo mod as far as correct ohmage. These other two,
the Voopoo's vary wildly.
right. So these other two are right on the money, 0.16, 0.17 is what I'm getting.
It's 2872 if you subscribe. It's 3023 for a one-time purchase.
Yeah, see, and when I bought them, hold on, matter of fact, let me bring up my account real quick. I can tell you exactly what I paid for them when I ordered it.
All right, now I'm going to try it
subscription
on a gold G class if I can get the door open on this R150. Man, you got to have fingernails to open this door. I'm sorry.
$26.93 is what I paid for a case.
Oh, here's the inside of the 150S for those wondering what it looked like.
Yeah, it went up because you bought 4 cases.
It has the push buttons now. It's very clean inside there. Very clean. Still should be waterproof.
It does look good.
Yep. So there's my gold G class with a gold.com. I'm going to put. I never usually use this thing, but sometimes you just got to do it. All right.
John Q, up in the address bar, change www to gaming, and then hit enter, and it should swap you over to the dark chat.
You can also go through your settings and change it that way too.
Well, the reason why I like going through the gaming side is it gives you a much easier layout on top of everything, because it throws the chat off to the side instead of having to do it down in the bottom. You can throw it into theater mode and all that. I love the gaming side better.
So for the third mod in a row, 0.16. That's
0.16.
Yeah, 0.16 is what I'm getting. I showed 0.17 on one of them, but 0.16 is what I'm getting consistently.
Well, 0.16, 0.17, that's definitely within margin of error on those.
Right. So that's not bad. Now, the Voopoo showed a 0.18 or something like that. That's a little bit much. But the rest of the mods are all showing consistent.
Well, I would much rather it read a little bit higher than a little bit lower.
Correct. Yeah, definitely. Okay, there we go. 75 watts on the G class. Let's see how that hits.
Because we actually had an incident with a buddy of mine. I sent him what was it that I sent him? The Wyvern. Sent him the Lysimo Wyvern, and he was throwing down a stock 0.12 or 0.11 coil, and the mod was reading it as a 0.09, and therefore it wouldn't fire it.
It does, doesn't it, Bill? It looks nice on the gold G. Well, I mean, it ain't like you can run out and buy a gold G class, but you can get the black and gold, I do believe, still, right? Can you still get a black and gold?
I don't think so.
If you can find one.
Right.
They're not made anymore.
Well, if you can find one. Yeah, this looks good on there. This RTA is good. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting good flavor off of it. Does it beat the Fatality? Hell no. Hell no, in my opinion. But it's a damn good RTA. I really wanted to try the Rebirth RTA, but I mean, now this thing chucks clouds like crazy. That's a good thing. I like the airflow. It's got good airflow.
Yeah, Dolores, I'm seeing that. That's
the screws were a little tight. Am I in a stairwell? Kinda, Wally. Kinda. I'm under a stairwell or close to. I'm right next to the stairwell's over here. Yeah. Black Addies look great on that mod. They do, Bill. They do. Um,
Yeah, but so does the gold fatality.
oh, yes, it does. I got a gold fatality somewheres.
I don't.
That's like my favorite tank, man. That damn thing right there. I'm scared to take it out most days because I'm like, man, if I break this glass or something or bang up the tank, I'm gonna be pissed. And it's probably behind me now. I don't know where the gold one went. I had everything sitting up here and I've moved everything now, so who knows where it went. Oh, there it is. The gold fatality with the gears. Like it. And then I was also vaping the Glass V2. The Glass V2 is all black, so it looks good on there too. I'm sure.
John Q, get it straight. He's in Harry Potter's closet.
What's up, RS? 93 watching. Good Lord, where everybody come from today?
Everyone's welcoming you back.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming out. I really do. Sorry I was gone for a couple weeks, guys. I mean, I had to move. I had to do it.
That or they're out welcoming me back because I've been gone even longer than you guys.
That's it. It's Aries. I think it's all about Aries.
You only missed a week, I think, didn't you?
Well,
No,
technically
it was
a
2
week and a
weeks.
half.
A week and a half?
I missed a week. Well, because I missed the entire last show, and I had to cut out really, really early the show prior to that because oh my God, I was hurting bad.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah. So, yeah, Aries has been gone for a minute. Yeah, still consistent, 0.16. It has not budged. Firing it, nothing. This thing definitely chucks clouds. If you want a RTA that try it on the 217 again, I can do that. TBD. It's the only one that was reading weird. Now the 217 will ask me, "Hey, is this a new coil?" Because it was showing 0.19, so we'll see what it does now. That'd be funny if it goes back to normal. Is this a new coil? Yes.
I don't hack the coins.
It is now showing 0.16. It sure as hell is. So now all the mods are reading exactly the same. Every one of them 0.16, which is great.
Jason,
oh, 0.18 is what it was, Jake.
I won half and I lost half, so I broke even. So
that would be a fault in the coil.
Well, I mean, the coils are still it was still new, man. Letting them break in a good bit.
I'm just giving you bedtime, dude.
Don't be sorry. It was a great 2 weeks. Awesome, Saint. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's doing right now, TBD. I don't get it. It was showing higher. It finally said, you know what? I'm gonna show the right one. Probably what I needed to do was to go through and hit that. Hey, this is a new coil thing. I seem to be getting less drunk in Virginia as there are more cops. I just haven't had as much to drink yet, Bill. I'm getting there. I'm getting
Where's
there.
your bartender?
Huh? My bartender?
Where's your bartender?
I already I've got a refill. I'm good.
Speaking of bartender.
So, your hearts don't work? You got to do the heart right way, Wally. I still like that. Did you get the Glass RTA, the Glass V2 speed?
Yeah. I got that way before you did.
Well, fine, whatever.
He built it on air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a gunmetal one. Cool.
Yeah.
I like the way that one looks. Mine's black. But yeah, I've been vaping the Glass. That's been my carry around most of the day. Besides the Kelpie, I mean, the Kelpie.
Stop rubbing it in.
Well,
right.
I was trying just Nilla nuts in the Kelpie, to be honest with you, because I mean, if any flavor I know what it's supposed to taste like is that one, and it was
great. You were
great.
the first person in the U.S. to get one of those.
I know. Major cheese, but you know, if people had a choice to watch reviews, they're not going to watch mine because it's 2 hours long, or it was over an hour at least. I think it was a little over an hour. When they can watch a 5-minute video.
Or you can watch it in 2x speed and listen to him talk like a chipmunk.
There you go.
Which is absolutely hilarious. I highly recommend it.
I have little
He
children
hasn't gotten pitchy
buzzing
tonight,
around
though.
in here right now.
Give him time.
I haven't got what?
Pitchy.
Oh,
Give him time.
pitchy. Yeah, that happens later, much later.
By the way, we're an hour in. Do you have a giveaway?
We do still have to do vaping watch.
Hi.
Really?
Making
that
friends, Scuba.
that's Lily. So I wanted to try something different in the Kelpie because Nilla nuts, Nilla nuts, Nilla nuts. So I put
Ooh.
in
Good to know, RS.
I put a key lime. Actually, I put Sally in there. For those that are familiar with the flavor Sally, which here it is by No Name. This is actually a really good key lime. And when they did that big, they got craft e-juice, and then they had the big 6-pack that you could win before. I got some Sally then, and I liked it then, and it's still really good. For as far as key lime goes, it's a smooth key lime, and it's actually really good in the damn Kelpie. I'm like, holy crap, this is good. Um, I mean, the Kelpie, for me, the only big thing about it is you got to fill the juice a lot. Other than
You
that,
know,
it's
you know
great.
what, Scuba?
What's that?
I
Dolores, I
wouldn't
just
know.
got
I
one of
don't
those
have one.
$5 shaker cups.
You don't have one? Well, let me get Vic on that. Vic has like 3 or 4 of them. He showed them. He was like, "Hey, check all these out."
Rainwalker, I don't use Molicels. Do either of you?
I do not have any Molicels, no. I've heard about them. I actually asked for them at my local shop, and they were like, "No, we don't carry Molicel." I'm like, "Well, damn it." Um, I do know on the Keen mod. Now, the Keen mod's supposed to take 21-700, 2700, and 18650. The 21-700, there is no battery rattle at all. The 2700, there's rattle. And it's weird because the fire button on the Keen is a static button. It doesn't go up, down. It's constant contact. I
Well,
love the
here's
way they made the button on these.
if you have a mech mod
Mm-hmm.
that has the option to take an 18650, a 2700, or a 21700, why would you choose a 2700?
Correct.
I
I
mean, you're
just
either going to go 18650 because you've got 3 billion of them laying around, or you're going to go with the 21700 where it's safer and more powerful.
right. And I get that, but I had to test it. I had to check it. I mean, I
And
put
I
it in there
understand
just
that.
to see. I put it in there just to see, and yes, there was battery rattle. It actually shakes, which you would think that this button would take up the slack because this button, I
No,
mean, when it
stop
goes
and
in
think
there.
about it. With a 21700 and a 2700, the only thing difference is the girth.
Right, the
It's
girth.
not right, so it's going to rattle side to side. It's not going to rattle up and down.
But how's it going to rattle side to side if it has
It's
constant
still going to
pressure
make
from the bottom?
contact. It's still going to have contact all the way across, but it's still going to rattle from side to side because there's no buffer.
Okay, because
That
that's what it's
1
doing.
millimeter is just enough to make it hit from side to side.
Yeah, so I do suggest if y'all get one of these, a Keen mod, if you like hybrid mech mods, this thing hits really good. I actually am impressed. The button is silky smooth. It doesn't matter if I push it on the side or in the center. This thing fires great. The machining is excellent on this. I love that they give you 3 beauty rings. So you have the 28 millimeter beauty ring. No, it's a 25 millimeter beauty ring, 28 millimeter beauty ring, and a 30 millimeter beauty ring because the top itself is solid. So if you unscrew this beauty ring, this part doesn't come loose. So they did that to minimize battery drop. So the only thing you're changing is this to make the mod look more flush. Your tank or whatever you put on there, your RDA on top, to make it look more flush when you put it down on there. So the other rings, the 30 millimeter is a straight up and down ring, and then the other one, the 28, has less of a curve at the very top. This is the smallest one there.
Wolf, not all mods are treated equal, but the King, there's just enough clearance on the sides to where you'll get a decent rattle to it.
Rich P, I hear Scuba hates to build the Goon. Rich P, I have no problems building the Goon dual coil. The problem with building the Goon dual coil is I don't know where my Goons are right now. I still
I've
have
got
stuff taped up that I can't even get to.
2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 surrounding me right now.
Well, there you go. If you want to build a dual coil on the .com, on the Goon, go for it.
I actually have one that needs to be built.
There you go.
Actually, I've got
Vic
two
does
that
not
need
have
to
any
build.
to sell. There you go. So Vic doesn't have any to sell. It's just
There are two things. I remember one of them because Dire Thing said evidently Scuba is unfamiliar with girth, and I agree. And I don't remember what the second thing was that I was going to say.
what?
Scuba, don't worry about it. You can't find the hole anyways.
Y'all are so bad. I swear, I'm just gonna sit back and have a vape and a smile or something.
And yeah, no, Dolores, I bought my shaker cup at Walmart over in the health department. It was like $5 for the shaker cup. It came with the little mesh ball inside of it. I love these things.
Yep. I love my
Janet.
blender bottle. I've got a couple of them.
Janet, you can look me up. I don't have to report to anybody about me being around small children. I'm fine. How are the screws on the Kelpie? DeMillan, I'm glad you asked that. To be honest with you, I built it that one time, and I haven't rebuilt it. But the screws for me were fine when I used it. Now, I know a lot of people said they're having issues with them. I didn't have any problems. If you use the right screwdriver, you probably won't have any problems. But Scuba's
Here's the
former
one
liquor store.
problem with me building a Goon is I don't have my other camera set up in here anymore.
Ah. Please read my skin. There's one right behind you. Yeah, on the white monitor.
Are we needing to see how to build it or how to build wire or both? Because both may be an issue.
No, you don't have to build wire as long as you got a coil.
Well, no, I mean, I've got to build the wire, but it's a matter of I'll have to reposition. I can build the wire in no time, but I'll have to reposition the camera every time I swap to build.
We got nothing but time, man. I'm under no time constraints.
I can't afford the Vicious Ant shaker bottle.
Oh, God, I can imagine what their price for a shaker bottle would be. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the quality that Vicious Ant does. I
love Vicious Ant products.
But I am not paying, like, okay, we'll go with the Stabwood Knight. Okay, Stabwood Knight was retailing for $750. And I'm sorry, I'm not paying $750 plus PayPal fees, plus $50 in shipping, plus whatever the other third charge was. I don't remember offhand what it was. To have a mod sent to me that can't be serviced without breaking the enclosure because they glue the chip in. I don't agree with that. To me, that is absolutely absurd.
All right, I don't know which one of these are Goon, but
yeah, Dom Long, it is. It's super easy. It's a dual clamp system, but give me a second.
Those are .coms.
I've got to rebuild one anyways. So.
Oh, there's a Goon, I think. Yep. There's a Goon. But it already looks so fine. I don't even have any coils. I don't have any coils, dude. There's no way I can build this. Y'all are expecting too much too soon. I haven't made any wire. I still don't know where my vise is. For that matter, where's my drill? It's here somewhere.
You'll get it figured out.
I saw the Minikin 3S. That does look cool. I like the fact that it has a charging base. Kind of like that. Ah, your DB, your double barrel's been refurbished. Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird. Damn it, Janet. I've seen a lot of people that not just
I got to catch up, Yardbird.
I had to send mine back. I know Bill had to send a couple of his back. You had to send yours back. There's something going on with the chip in the double barrel that it either works or it don't work. There's
Gaily
what
box?
the hell? Damn, I thought that just came falling from the sky. Oh, really? You're going to throw me some coils. Ain't that a bitch? I don't have any coils still. Freaking flying coils.
FC, I like the Thors. I just wish they were 2-battery.
Yeah. The Thor is pretty though. I like the way those things look. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a Goon.
Yardbird.
I got to figure out what RDA I'm going to use on that the Keen mod. I need to get something that's copper that matches the Keen. so it all looks, good. And I know I have an RDA that's copper without doubt. There's got to be an RDA with copper. What the hell kind of clamp do you got? Aries has always got some new crap. The Thor, yes. Damn it, Janet. You'd have to see the blogs or whatever that they did over at Expo. Really pretty mod with this purple tube that runs up the side. They're pretty. Uh, I don't know a lot about them myself. Damn, Aries is already halfway down the wire. What the hell?
He knows what he's doing.
Well, yeah. Scuba Rules Vape King. Vape King? All Vicious Ant. They are expensive, Saint. There's no question that the Vicious Ant mods are expensive. But, you're paying for quality. I have one right here that, hell, I got a couple of them that cost a pretty penny. The newest one I got is this one. The other ones are still in the box still, but I still have this one out. I like this Vicious Ant spade.
That is nice.
This thing is gorgeous. There's the battery rattled screw right there. I forgot what RDA. This is called the Radiant or something like that. The Radius. Also made by Vicious Ant with a really cool drip tip on top that matches. It came from Jazzy. And I got it for a cheaper price than I would have paid for if I bought it. So I'm happy with that. The mirror. The mirror.
What about the mirror?
There's a mirror behind me. So if somebody
Yeah.
comes around, you can see people in the mirror.
Oh. Well, no, because through the mirror, pretty much all you see is the ceiling.
I don't know. No, you can see right there at the stairwell. Aries is in silent mode.
No, he was running his.
You guys really
drill.
don't want to hear my drill.
Jason, you are off the chain tonight. Let's see if I can do a giveaway on the bot for T-Max. It's been so long, so I need to get this going here. We got it already set up for T-Max. This is for a $20 off coupon off of a $24 or more order from T-Max. They have great juice over there, guys. Make sure you get in on the giveaway. There you go. You just got to type ! T-Max in the room, and you'll be entered in the giveaway. Make sure you have an account over at vapingwatch.com if you do not. Make sure you do that. I don't know what the keyword was to put the thing is. Isn't it watch, or is that for the winner's form?
Watch is for the winner's form.
Oh, okay. So let me see what the other one is, because I don't know. It's been a while. Control. No, that's not it. Commands. There we go. Oh, here's a link. Boom. That should work, hopefully. Boom. There's all their links. Facebook, website, you name it. I need to order some of that Kentucky bourbon custard again. I need some more freaking pina colada. The boosted homemade apple pie. All that stuff is great juice, man. I need to get some more of that. No question.
I do too, but I'm going through it, all my old juice right now.
Bill entered. Okay, I know if Bill wins, he's gonna piff. Maybe it's the displacement. You know how you got the water displacement when you look through it puts stuff at an angle, but it looks like the word bulk is just not straight to me. Maybe it's because I'm looking at it through juice. I don't know. It just doesn't look straight. If they printed this crooked, that's going to irk me bad. I'll have to wait till it's out of juice to find out.
I'm waiting the 25 seconds so I can see it in the cast.
It just looks a little crooked to me. I can't. I don't get it.
It's because of the shape of the K. That's why it looks crooked.
You think so? It could be. I mean, I should have looked at it. Well, it's. I'd have to pop the glass off too, but I'm smoking cool if I don't win. Bill, you're funny.
Speaking of, for those who haven't been paying attention to the news, coming soon to a Walmart near you, all Walmarts are moving T21, no matter the location that you're in.
There you go. Damn, Talion.
Holy shit, Talion.
Thank you very much, Talion. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Legend Talion. Thank you very much. That's crazy. Damn, Talion's got all. Talion's the billionaire.
So, Talion, I'll let you know the next time I go live.
Yeah, really.
Wow, man. Thanks a lot, dude. That's like the biggest donation I ever got. I'm like, what? And that's Canadian money. That's crazy. That's a lot. I might actually get a check, which, matter of fact, if they send it now, they're going to send it to the wrong address. I need to fix that.
I'm pretty sure that they've changed that now to where first of all, that would be AdSense.
Yeah.
And I'm wanting to say that those are all direct deposit now.
Oh, okay. Well, that works.
You need to go into your AdSense to verify.
T21.
Supposed to be
Bill, that means you have to be 21 to go in there to buy any kind of vaping products or tobacco,
any
period.
nicotine product.
Yep, any nicotine product. Good night.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that you can still, at the age of 18, buy Nicorette.
What?
Wait, that doesn't fall under the same law? Dude, really? That doesn't make any sense.
It's to help you quit smoking.
What?
So it's vaping.
80-something people. 87 people. You still gonna give me a hug anyway? Good night.
Okay, who won?
Rich 42 won. Yes, congratulations, Rich. Yep. No, there's only one of me. I got two screens going. It's just this one.
You got another co-host.
Apparently,
Could y'all imagine
it never
two
fails.
Scubas?
Oh, 2 Scubas would be too much. It would be 21 to buy bullets. That's a good question, Magazine Art. Are they going to change
We could
that?
never get another word in.
I want to know when they're going to change military to 21 because, by damn it, if someone's going to go out and get shot at, they should be able to have a cigarette and a drink. Sorry. No,
87
not
lifeless
sorry.
people.
That's my feelings on it.
She is, Jim. I'm surprised they aren't scared to death of me. I guess I've been nice. Beat that child. They're so funny. Wait, are you on the screen like 3 or 4 times? No.
What you making, Aries?
The gold G-Class.
Just making a set of aliens.
You can buy a lighter at 18, but not cigs. Well, that makes sense. I mean, you may need a lighter for something. You don't have to use it for cigarettes. You could use it to light your grill.
I was going to say, whether you're a smoker or not, everyone should have a lighter, especially in your vehicle, because, you never know when a roadside emergency is going to come up.
I honestly don't know that I have a lighter in the house now.
Really?
Well, I mean, we use candles, so we always have.
Yeah, we do too, but now you got me thinking, I don't think I have a way of lighting them now.
I actually have the owner of the tattoo studio that I go to. For those of you that have tattoos, you'll know what I'm talking about. They gave me a candle that is scented like tattoo green soap.
Oh, you said that was really
Oh
good.
my God, it's amazing.
What'd you say? Tattoo green soap?
Okay, so whenever you get a tattoo, most tattoo shops use what's called green soap to get you prepped for your tattoo. And the
Okay.
smell of it is absolutely intoxicating.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
wouldn't
man.
know. I'd have to sit in and watch you get a tattoo because I don't have any.
Coward.
Coward.
Even.
It's not about coward.
Okay, I am going to reposition my camera. Give me a second.
I don't want my hawk on my arm turning into a buzzard when I get old. That's all.
Oh, Aries must be building the goon.
Yes, Aries is gonna build the goon.
As long as
Dual
he's not
coil.
building the
I have to
titanium.
finish the alien first. This is the final step of building the
Oh, he's
alien.
doing an alien. Nice. See, aliens are a pain in the butt, dude. I've made like 2 ever. And the first one I did was I got about 4 inches of good alien. And then the next one came out pretty good, but after I vaped it, I was like, there's not enough benefit, in my opinion, for me to take this much more time. Now, you build them so fast, it doesn't matter. It takes me a while, so.
See, and I would rather just contact somebody and go send me some aliens.
There you go. I like that he's got that little thing to keep his wires straight. I 3D printed some of those, which I did bring my 3D printer. It's got to be completely recalibrated now that I've moved it, but
Well, you had to do that anyways, though.
yeah, you have to do it all the time. Even if you don't move it, you still got to recalibrate that thing every once in a while. I wish it was one of the auto calibrators because those are so much easier. You hit a button and it calibrates itself, and you're done.
It's a nice clamp, Aries.
I love that clamp. But a company up in Canada called Atom Designs just came out with a brand new one. It's similar to that, but it functions a lot better. It's not made out of soft metal. It's actually made out of steel, and it perfectly centers within your drill. And I'm wanting one of those like bad. And I
You'll
will
like
have
this,
one.
Speed. You'll like this. I should have bought more than one of them and sent you one.
See.
I wasn't sure if I was going to like this, but this little
Okay, how
AVP
do I
is
do this?
decent for a
I've
pod
I've been
system.
I've been eyeballing it, but I've been like, Aspire typically has too tight of a draw for me.
This one is not a tight draw. That's what impressed me. Most of the pod systems you get, the draw is like, but this one is not that way. It's not. It
See,
has,
and that's
and the mouthpiece is so much nicer on this because it's wide.
it's the reason why I like my S8. It doesn't have a really tight draw. It's got a fairly loose draw to it. And
You
I've got
can
to get
see
a
the vapor
replacement for it.
production I'm getting off this thing. Yeah, I would go
Yeah.
with this, dude. No question.
I'll have to try one.
Okay, I think we've got there.
I'll order that when they get the Kelpie in.
There you go. It's a great idea, actually. I got purple, but from what I've understood, the gunmetal looks really good. I didn't get the gunmetal, but this purple is actually really pretty. It doesn't show up good on that camera. Let me switch to this one real quick. There's the purple, even though it's got fingerprints on it now. Swing. There we go.
Hey, Janet, I heard the Smock Nords are pretty good too.
Yeah, I haven't tried a Nord. They had them in my shops, but they wanted too much for them. I can order them online way cheaper. Blackout. Okay, Stuart, I got you, man. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, dude. Chill.
And Gail, I know what you mean by getting fed up with pods. I mean, there's a ton of them on the market now. But
Bill, shame.
what happened? Whoops.
Stuart posted blackout 1 letter at a time. I'm going all the way down the chat. Yeah, Stuart can wait for me to play blackout. I mean, when I get done, then I'll have time for blackout. He's got to realize, and I've already told Stuart because we play a lot of blackout on PlayStation, and this is my PlayStation setup now. So, but for me, trying to get all this stuff unpacked is taking up an extraordinarily a lot of time, and there's no room to put anything. This is not as big a place as I had where I was.
I probably
The
should.
tornado's living with you now. You don't have to wait for the tornado to show up. So have the tornado spin in reverse and unpack it all.
It doesn't work that way. There's no room. There's no room. I do need to stream. Tedley, man, as soon as I get the Elgato set up, I'll stream some blackout online. I may even use You know what's funny? I got here right, and I was like, "Ooh, I was gonna stream like the next day after I got here because it was Friday." My XSplit had run out. I didn't know it. I was like, "What the hell do you mean? Do I want to buy the lifetime thing for $200?" And I kept trying to log in, and it kept saying, you're on a free account. And then I looked, and it expired April 27th or 28th. I'm like, son of a gun. I had to go
I
get it
thought
again.
I thought you told me you were on a lifetime already.
No, I don't have lifetime. I was going to do it when they had it cheaper, but I never did. And now I just go to that site that Aries recommended, and it was like $7 or $8 for a year, which is a
Yeah,
great
King One.
deal.
Yeah, King One is my go-to for pretty much anything software related.
Can you explain to me why you play video games at the young age of 74? Because you're never too old to play video games, Jason. I actually got out of playing video games for a while, and
I, you know, and I know somebody older than you are, Scuba,
mhm,
who plays video games more than you.
there you go.
Yeah, I do too, but she's not listening right now, so
Yeah, I figured that.
hold on. Let me get her
See?
ears in for her real quick.
That means you're gonna
So
have
literally,
to.
what I do is I literally load both of my coils in there at the same time.
Yeah, that was a good way
Okay?
of doing it.
Are the legs on top of each other or next to each
Uh,
other?
I start them off on top of each other, but it never fails that they always end up sliding off to the side.
Okay. Well, the good thing
Okay,
about the
she's
goons
here.
is got that nice wide bar, so you got plenty of room to clamp them
Yeah.
down.
And then always don't screw just one down at a time. Just kind of spread across them to get even pressure across the clamps.
Saint, I saw that game. That does look really good. That one and Mortal Kombat 11. Not the reaction I needed. I'm not 74, Jason, number one. Did I
Granny's
move in with the
77 and
family?
playing Warcraft, so just saying.
What family, Adam? No. My
Yep.
youngest son is still in Georgia. I'm here. He's going to be happy about that because he'll get like a couple of birthdays, a couple of Christmases. He'll be happy about that. And I'm
And
still going
because
to
this is
visit.
Mick.
So it's a long drive. Don't get me wrong. That's a long freaking drive. Especially in the moving truck I had that didn't have any damn AC.
Yeah, that's
Oh
a
my
big
God,
negative
dude.
Ghost Rider.
That was 9 hours. Well, actually, it was longer than 9 hours because there's no way you can't drive that fast in a freaking moving truck, number one. And without AC, man, I had to drive at night just so it would be cool enough to drive. Otherwise, I would have burned up in that thing. Creed, I'm in Virginia. I'm in Newport News, Virginia. Where's here? Where are you at? Where are you at? I just said it.
Okay, there we go. Burning nice and evenly.
Where did he move to? Florida. No, I'm in Virginia, Shore Vapor. Yeah.
And I will be right
Sure,
back.
Vapor. He's not that old to move to Florida.
Yeah, I haven't moved to my retirement state yet. It's like everybody retires and moves to Florida. Move to Florida. No.
Around here, when they retire, they go to Arizona.
Arizona? Really? Why would they go there?
It's warmer. They buy a second house in Arizona. Then they go to Arizona for the winter and come back here for the summer.
I picture Scuba in the Beverly Hillbillies truck. There you go, DeMillan.
I could see that.
Oh, you're across the bay in Maryland. See there, Shore? Well, if you come to the vape show in, I don't think it's Richmond, it starts with a W, somewhere in Virginia in October, I'll be there. So there you go. Make sure you make that vape show, and I'll be there. Westchester, or not Westchester, it's somewhere in Virginia coming in October.
I thought there was a show in Richmond.
I thought it was Richmond, but I was corrected. It's not Richmond from what I understand. Did I go to, oh, Ozman. Wow, how do you know about that? Yeah, for those that don't know, I have two brothers. Well, I had let me say this correctly. I had two brothers and a sister. My oldest brother died. He had three brain tumors. They went in, removed them the first time. They came back. He eventually died to those brain tumors. Um, so now I have a sister and a brother. My second brother was admitted to the hospital because his oxygen level was really low. Uh, Apparently his body's not putting out CO2 or whatever the way it's supposed to. They found out he has COPD. And my brother doesn't smoke. Now, he used to smoke when he was younger, but he just quit cold turkey. So he hasn't smoked, God, since I was a teenager. So I don't know why he's got COPD now, but he does. And I
Because
think
COPD is a progressive disease that gradually builds upon itself because there is no healing COPD.
okay, well, there
You
you
can
go.
slow it down, but you cannot stop it and you cannot heal it.
So he they've got him pretty much passed up, but they think he has. I'm pretty sure he's got sleep apnea because they're saying he's tired all the time. Um, Obviously he could be tired all the time because sleep apnea is a lack of oxygen anyway while you're sleeping. You're not breathing correctly. But if he's not getting the oxygen the way he's supposed to because of the COPD, then that'll make him tired also. So but he's doing a lot better. I think they released him back home now. He is out of the hospital, but he's still on an oxygen machine. He is a lot further from me now than he was when I was in Georgia. From Georgia, it was about a 5 hour trip. From here, it's like almost 900 miles. It's far.
Ooh.
It's far. So if I went there, I'd have to fly. I mean, if it's something life threatening, yeah, I'll get on a plane. I'll fly over there. I got to do what I got to do. But I mean, right now I'm jobless because I moved away from my job. I can't work up here, not unless Bill's gonna come up here and we're gonna start ripping asbestos out of buildings. I don't see how I can get a job. So
Oh, there's plenty of asbestos in
there's a
Virginia.
vape shop up here. Oh my God. They carry more stuff than I've seen any other vape shop, and they are located inside of a gas station.
Really?
Yes. My mind was blown. In Georgia, that doesn't happen. They do have vape stuff in gas stations, but it's not like you can go in there, start vaping. This gas station don't care. You can go in there and vape in the store. They don't care. And they have three entire walls from the floor to the ceiling filled with juice. Their counters right below that full of hardware. You turn around, there's two more complete glass cabinets full of hardware. And I mean
Wow.
G classes, Hammer of God. They got every kind of mod you can think of.
What
But
about
now
pricing?
the pricing's kind of high. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
there you go.
The juice is fairly priced. The hardware is up there. It's up there. Um, but I'm glad that I can because I all right. What do you normally pay for cornbread pudding? 60 mil, right? This I
10.
got for nine. I mean, okay. Anyways, normally in Georgia I would pay about 20 something bucks for this bottle. This was $9.99 in that shop. So that was a good deal for cornbread pudding. So I got a couple of bottles of that while I could. But they carry like a lot of lines of juice, a lot of juice. So I think they need e-cigs in there. They do.
So they're basically going with the shotgun effect.
Yeah, so Shore says 17.99. Yeah, I can get it for $9.99. Shore Vapor. Well, there's a lot of other vape shops in this area. Now, I went to one of the other ones. They carry very basic
Sketchy.
stuff. Yeah, it's they have a few lines up on the wall, and they have mods that every one he showed me. I was like, yeah, I already got that. I got that. I got that. I'm like, if you don't have anything new, I probably already have it. So they didn't really have anything that I needed. But when did you go and where? What? That's a damn good price. Yeah, it is Shore Vapor. I mean, for that, and they have a Now, which is pretty ingenious of them to do. Since they carry so much juice there, they have a bargain section, and they have you get a bag, and it's as much juice as you can fit in that bag for $14.99. All the bottles of juice they got. You
See,
just whoa,
ooh,
holy
hello.
crap!
Yeah, forgot to
How
zoom back
you
out.
doing?
Hey. Okay, there we go. Forgot to zoom back out. Yeah, no, our vape shop has a thing like that too, where they'll say, "Here's you a bag, here's you a thing." Do what? No. They've got a new thing. Is here's a bag, and it's like 15, $20, and they're like,
Yep.
"Okay, go over here, and as much as you can fill up, that's yours." But it's all run of the mill.
Jump.
Yeah, it's crap.
No. These are good juices.
Oh, no,
These
no.
are high
These are
brand name,
these
but
are
these
crap.
are older juices. That's the catch. These juices
Oh.
may be a year to 2 years old.
And
Now,
obligatory.
there's Granny's. Hello, how you
Hey,
doing?
Grannies.
I'm doing
My
good.
name is Cleveland Brown. I'm proud to be. What? Can Granny's hear
Thank
me?
you.
Oh, damn, it was. She could hear me.
Yeah,
Extreme
she's got
close
her
up.
I just thought you kind of made it too short.
I did. Well, I didn't know you could hear me.
Oh yeah,
Holy
I got the
mother.
earpiece in.
Do you know how I'm just now seeing me hold up the Country Clouds cornbread pudding? We got
Yeah,
some
no, it's
extreme
Scuba.
lag.
it is.
Stretch your red bar all the way over to the edge, because
It
it's
should
not that
be.
far behind.
Oh, I see. Wow. Yeah, you're right. How did I get behind like that?
Yeah, it's not that far behind.
Okay, now I'm caught up. I don't know how that happened, but there.
And for those of you that are behind, hold on, let me
2x.
clear back because people are still saying hi to her. For those that are behind, throw it into 2x. Listen to Scuba in chipmunk mode.
Oh my gosh, y'all want to hear me in two? I can't. If I talk really fast like this, y'all can understand what it sounds like when I was talking 2-speed. If you do it like that, then it really sounds bad because then it's really, really fast. It sounds like
You need,
chipmunks and it's crazy.
you need to raise the pitch of your voice a little bit.
Raise the pitch of my voice. That happens, but it's like after I have multiple drinks. Listen to Granny's.
I'm reading what John Q said.
Mm-mm.
Actually, yeah, she probably is max eye level. I haven't checked hers lately, but more than likely. Top DPS. She generally doesn't raid much anymore.
I don't rate at all.
No, that was back.
There's a
Our-
bunch of kids that raid, and all they do is argue.
No, our rating. Well, I mean, back when I played, our rating days ended. I'd say what about 2006,
At the cold dock.
2007.
Sure. I mean, I'm up for
No,
suggestions.
when we actually went full blown rating.
Oh yeah, that's when we were
It
really.
was like 2007-ish is when we stopped rating, but we were in a top 3 world raid guild. And yes,
Tomorrow night
I
should
topped
be
the
high pitch,
DPS.
And that was fun because there wasn't any of this baby crap. If things weren't going right for you, they helped you. They taught you.
Not when we were on fresh content. If we were on fresh content and you screwed up, you were out and the next person was in.
I never got kicked out. I was a healer.
You were a healer, exactly. Because you didn't screw up. You kept the tank alive.
No, I didn't.
Healers are always welcome.
Wow.
No, you have to realize, Speed, that we were running 40-man dungeons at that, or 40-man raids at that point in time. We were always running at least 8 healers, depending on the fight, up to 10, and we had 36 healers in our guild. We had no shortage of healers, but if you screwed up, you were out and another one was in.
Most
Yeah,
people
but-
didn't play a druid. I played a druid, and they have different healing that can benefit with other healers. That's what made them good.
That sounds like another game I used to play, not Warcraft.
I swear, if you say Evercrack,
That's the game I played a druid in.
I still play druid. I love it, but I'm not a healer anymore.
Just check out the corners. I might get successful. Well, it's, I'm sure I could go probably work at a vape shop. To me, I would be, it. I would want to work
Hey,
at a shop that
asbestos.
likes keeping newer stock in because I
Yeah.
couldn't work at a shop that keeps old stuff. There would be nothing for me to talk about to people. Be like, yeah, that mod's really old. You probably want to go online and buy this. That would be
Yeah,
me, and I'd
yeah.
get
See,
fired.
you can't do that.
Well, that's my problem. It's my character. I couldn't do that. I don't mind selling it to them for more money. Like if we had the bulk RTA or something, I don't mind selling it at a higher price, but I don't want to sell them something like a freaking Goon RTA that's been out for 2, 3 years,
For
like
60
it's
bucks.
brand new. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
And Jason, she's feral druid, so yeah, no, she's not a tree, not anymore.
And the reason they're overpowered is because they kept them underpowered so damn long.
Oh, you done set off a
Wow.
whirlwind. Oh. Aren't you so glad to have us back?
That's good to hear,
Hey,
Yardbird.
Jazzy.
I'm glad you're doing better. What's up,
Hey, Jazzy.
Jazzy? Jazzy Jag, we were just talking about the spade.
Poor Jazzy. He's been having to deal with everyone in the group all by his lonesome. I've been AFK for more than a minute.
I saw Jazzy was, somebody was complaining, oh, my mod does this or my mod does that. And he's like, dude, it's under warranty. Send it
Nine
back.
times,
Look at Jason.
9 times out of 10, when I'm looking at what's going on in the group, 9 times out of 10, it's user error. Like,
Yeah.
my mod was perfectly fine, and then I updated I screwed up a firmware update by installing the wrong firmware, and now it's bricked. Why
Or
did
on the
you
G
upgrade the firmware to
class, because it's so, unless you know what you're doing, you can get stuck in bypass mode or temperature control mode.
But
And,
okay, so those are easy fixes. The ones
right.
that are a pain in the ass are the ones who like. Okay, so in a G class, there's Jazzy. Correct me if I'm wrong. 5 different boards in a G class. I want to say that there's 5 different boards that are possible in a G class, and each one of them has a different firmware. And so if they have a version A board and they try to throw a version B firmware on there, it's not going to work. And these people get pissed off because it doesn't work. Yet it never had anything wrong with it to begin with to warrant a firmware upgrade.
Jazzy's show is on iVlog on Sundays at noon Eastern Standard Time on his own channel, Jazzy Jag, over on iVlog. You can find it there. When he's able to do his show, he'll be there.
I have never had a problem with one of my boards. Just saying.
Me either. I mean, all my G classes work fine. Hell, every Yeehee mod I got works perfect.
I
Like,
had one Yeehee board go out on me, and that
Really?
was because it was a custom box, and they over tightened the bolt holding the board on, and it broke one of the pathways.
oh, okay.
So even that wasn't a board issue. That was a
The-
build issue.
The only issue I've had with one of my G classes is I was installing an update, which I shouldn't have done because I didn't have anything wrong to begin with.
There you go.
But it didn't. The update wasn't installing, so I actually had to just reset and restart and re-download, and I got it to go through.
Well, see, and
took a
a
while.
lot of that does happen because if you use the cable that came with the mod, a lot of those cables are finicky, and I'll be the first to admit that some of the cables are finicky. I use my own cables, and I've never had a problem using my own cable.
Thanks, Jason.
Gets
Well, yeah.
good.
Look
Wow.
at Jason.
Right.
He's got to be a gamer.
No, see, Jason, you're talking about a guy who gets run over by his own four-wheeler. I don't see him playing a road.
That happened a long time ago. Y'all
I
keep
don't
bringing
care.
up
It
old
still
stuff.
happened.
Hey, I jumped
How
off
do
the
you run
four-wheeler.
yourself over with a quad?
All right, it's easy to do, to be honest, because you can jump off the four-wheeler and start running. And the four-wheeler, if you jump off while the four-wheeler is moving, it will continue to move. So I jumped off and started running, so I didn't know it was
So,
following
Scuba,
behind me, and it ran me over. Yes. That's
would
what
you
happened.
jump out of your car while it's still moving forward and run in
Yeah.
front of it and stop?
Okay. All right, hold on. There's other situations where it's happened and the people had no idea. Like they'll park a truck up on a hill, and for some strange reason, the truck decides to start rolling down the hill and runs them over. It's like,
You're parked on a hill.
yeah, but usually it'll sit still. Sometimes it don't.
Yeah,
Uh,
like Jesse said, Yeehee owns IPV. The Yeehee boards that you see in the IPV mods
right.
are the budget brand of the boards.
Yeah. My IPV Eclipse has worked great, and I got it, which is still strange that I got that mod on the day of the eclipse. And I drove my ass way north Georgia just so I could see the total eclipse, which it was completely worth it. That was something that if you ever get to see it in your lifetime, you need to see a total eclipse. That was awesome.
Yep, never got to see it.
The
Oh,
aura
no way
behind the
from across.
moon of the sun, the ring around it
Solar
was
eclipse.
freaking great, dude. It,
I saw
it
I saw
was
it on
awesome.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Does that count?
No, it doesn't count. You got to be there, man. I'm looking around and you can watch everything around you start to turn dark. And then all the automatic lights, around the neighborhood start turning on because it's getting dark. And then it just gets really dark. And then it brightens up because of that aura that's going around. And it looks really cool.
Yeah,
I'm
Speed,
just
you are
glad I
so
got to see
screwed.
it.
I'm looking at the next sets of solar eclipses, and yeah, there's not one going to be around you anytime soon.
No,
Yeah. You would
no.
have to fly or drive or something to be able to see it. Oh, cool, Breeze. Hell yeah. Yeah, and there's a line where you can get the actual total eclipse, and then you can get 98%, 97. I had to drive so I could get the 100%.
Venus
Um,
said that even here, because it was a nice day when it happened, it got like it was twilight outside.
Okay, so the
cute.
next one that's coming anywhere close to you, Speed, is going to be October 14th, 2023, and it'll pass over Southern Oregon.
There you go.
Oh, that's not bad.
Full totality over
Set your
Southern Oregon.
set your calendar. Dude, you cannot miss. If you're still in that state, you cannot miss that. Trust me. It's
Well, with any
worth
luck, I'll have moved by
the
then. But
the few minutes of time. If you move, Aries can readjust and figure out where it's going to be. It
Well,
was
in
freaking
the
awesome.
next 10 years, there's going to be two that cross over the U.S. One is the one that I was just saying, October 14th, 2023. The other one is going to be April 8th, 2024, and that's going to cross over the east and southeast side of the U.S.
The east
hmm,
and southeast. What did you say, Adam? Let me see if I missed it. Oh, we had a total
Nine,
eclipse in '99. It was cloudy. It just got dark and eerie, but it was great.
that's going to pass right
Oh,
on top of
that
us.
Oh,
sucks, Adam,
God.
that it was cloudy because I had a clear open sky where I was at when it happened, dude. I was in
yeah,
it was either a Lowe's or a Home Depot parking lot. I don't think anybody was in the store. They all came outside. Oh, you could see all the employees out there. It was freaking awesome.
yeah. I think I was
Thank
in
you.
Nevada when the eclipse happened, and it was raining
Uh,
in the desert.
I did fly the drone up and get some video of it turning dark. It's like I don't know if I think I posted the video of it. It's only like a 2 or 3 minute long video. You can see it
JQ,
get
that is
dark and then bright.
bad. I just saw what JQ said. Anton Yelchin didn't use his parking brake either.
Who's that?
Anton Yelchin was the guy that played. Oh shit, what's his name? It's in the new Star Trek series. He played the Russian guy. I'm not a huge Star Trek fan. Um, anyways, the Russian guy on the Starship Enterprise,
Oh, check.
Chekhov.
Chekhov. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was the guy that did the reprise of Chekhov, and he got run over by his own car. It pinned him against a mailbox, a brick mailbox.
Oh, damn.
Thank you for the subscription. I can't see your name, but I see your last name, Dugas. Thank you. Um, that was the question that I had, and I bet you Aries knows the answer.
What's that?
It's a Star Trek question.
Star Trek. I'm a Star Wars guy.
Okay, so you don't really know Star Trek. Okay. Well,
I know
this,
some Star Trek.
well, for me to win this mod was a Star Trek question.
Okay, so
And
what's the question?
what does, and I'm going to mess this first word up. I know the second word for sure. I don't know if it's Fingeli or Fergali or Fingeli Umox was what the hint was.
Okay, he was on Deep Space. I think it was Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine.
And he was the scoundrel vendor that ran kind of a.
Oh, there you go. She just spelled it. Ferengi.
Yeah, Ferengi.
Ferengi.
Yeah, he was on
Ferengi.
Deep Space Nine, and he
Oh,
was
yeah, I know who he is.
the shyster bar owner.
Okay.
Yeah. He was
Wrong.
a good character. I liked him.
Ferengi is a type of creature that was on Star Trek.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
And they had the big, weird ear-looking things.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know who he is.
And things.
Okay. So, and
Weird
Umox
teeth.
is the, you know what turns them on, right? The Ferengi. Okay. Anyways,
Okay,
when you
sure, why
rub
not?
their ears or whatever was like
Oh,
sexual
yeah.
to them. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what Umox is. So Ferengi Umox is the process of rubbing their ears or whatever to stimulate.
Okay, so it's Ferengi masturbation. Gotcha.
Pretty much. That was the answer to his question. And it was like
Sure.
I put that, and only 10 people answered it, and I won. So I got the mod, which I love. I was like, and it's blue? Hell yeah. So cool.
And who gave you
Quark.
the answer for
Okay.
it?
That would be Munchkin.
Yeah,
I
Quark
did
was
not
his name.
know it. I did not know it. I ain't gonna lie. I looked it up because he didn't spell it. So when he said Ferengi, I'm like, was that with a V or a F or what the hell was it?
No, I know what a Ferengi was. Like I said, he was the and they're all saying it's Quark. I guess that was his name.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
his name's Quark.
he was the scoundrel
Got the
guy
answer in front of
that
me.
ran the local bar place that was on Deep Space Nine. I do remember that much.
Oh yeah, no, he was the guy. If you needed anything, he was the one
You
to
can
go
find
to.
it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and you paid for it.
Correct,
Yeah.
John Q. Well, if you would have watched
And
Robert
there's
Arm
Megan.
Vapors,
She's chimed in.
Megan chimed in.
Oh my God.
Well, I had no idea. I didn't know, so I had to ask for help. And nobody else had answered it, so I was the first one to get it right. But, he had 10 people to get it eventually. And I won, which was cool. And
So
I always
that's actually Munchkin's mod then, not yours.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but I'm the one that
Yeah,
submitted the...
but.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and by the way, oh no, the blue pan's still there. Okay, never mind.
There is 2 Dysons here now.
Oh, she
Yeah.
never left? Okay. I wasn't sure if you'd gone into Grampy's Live or
Dysons.
not.
The blue Dyson, I must admit, is way quieter than my Dyson. My Dyson sounds like an airplane taking off. This one is freaking, this one
She'll claim
is
her
much
winnings
quieter.
later.
I like the fact that one has a freaking remote, which is somewhere on my desk.
Oh, I
And
love the remote that came with mine.
yeah, mine's
Oh,
so
yeah.
old it never had a remote. There's no remote to my Dyson. No, there's no remote. You can hang that up. No
You
remote.
need to take mine apart and clean the filter again. I just hate taking that damn thing apart.
I've gotten so used to taking that part, it's pathetic. I do so to run y'all through. Now I haven't put everything up yet that's in the boxes. I did get my Dyson back. I do have the Scuba's Hangout vape stand, which I can actually spin around now. This is the low pressure zone.
Where's Iron Man?
Iron Man is still packed up, unfortunately. I do have the airplane back. There's the airplane. My vape stand is here. My Lazy Susan's still there.
The most important question is where's R2?
That's still in the box. I do still have R2D2.
R2's with Iron Man.
See, you know what?
Heathen!
I know that Speed is so worried about Iron Man. That's in one box. But they did find my freaking, and they took the
Look,
drum
I
off. This is
get
my
that they're both
Energizer
owned by
Bunny.
Disney now, but that's still no reason to pack them together. Which, by the way, apparently they're coming out with a new trilogy
Congrats,
for Star
Dave.
Wars.
If that's
Really?
what you wanted, then
2022,
congrats.
24, and 26.
So they're going past 9.
It's a whole new trilogy series. Completely new spin-off set.
Okay,
Oh,
now I've
really?
had two people, Jazzy and DeMillan both. Slot machine, slot machine. Okay, the slot machine I was going to bring in here tonight, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. I think it's going to go where this Dyson, maybe, or
You've
it's
got
either
the
going to
mirror
go.
there. We need the mirror so we can see what's going on.
Well, the mirror. Okay, well, I'll figure out a place. I think I'm going to raise these shelves right here because they have a way where you can raise them. And I think I'll take the Lazy Susan, move it over here or somewhere. The Scuba's Hangout vape stand has got to stay where it is. That's the spot, and I'll figure something out. But yeah, everything else is pretty much set up. My sound, the neighbors have never complained about sound. I turned my speakers on one time, and they called over here. Do you have some people over? Or are you entertaining some people? Because my sound was too loud. I didn't even crank it that much, but whatever. Apparently, the sound system is really good on these speakers, but
Do they live that close?
I like them.
I can crank
Yes, they
mine
do.
and they'll have a
Grannies.
block party, 2 blocks over.
I want to make changes. Perfect place for it. Well, thank you, Breeze. Breeze, this stand means more to me than you'll ever know. So yeah, this will always have a special place. I don't know where I'm going to put everything else, but it's going to be around the stand some kind of where. Looks good. Well, thank you, Dolores. I'm glad that you're not worried about the slot machine. So, you know what? The slot machine was actually a mistake. It always has been a mistake. I put that slot machine on my desk because I was cleaning it. And I did one show with the slot machine in the frame. And after that, I tried to move it and people had a damn fit. Where's the slot machine? Where's the slot machine? I'm like, really? I had to put the slot, and the slot machine's been there ever since. I did find one of these though, even though it's kind of been up. I did find a Scuba's Hangout bumper sticker.
That's the original.
I don't think the original had the QR code. Yeah, the original. I don't have.
No,
the
it did
original
not.
did not have the QR code.
Yeah, I don't even own an original. Whoever got the original Scuba's Hangouts, which I think Munchkin was one of them.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
I got
even
one
have
over there.
Yeah, I don't even have an original. I need to make some more. Now that I'm here, yeah, y'all are creatures of habit, Breeze. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna get. I'll probably make some more bumper stickers. I want to make shirts and hats and crap. I mean, hell, Vic has freaking different shirts. They got 8 kabillion more subscribers, but still, I want people to be able to have a freaking Scuba's Hangout shirt and wear that to Vape Expo and right in front of Vic, because I'll feel good, real good about that.
That'd be cool.
I just have a Scuba's Hangout shirt on right in front of Vic. Oh my God, that would make me feel so good. Swing.
So we should like make plans to go to the Vape Expo next year.
I really, really want to do that, Speed. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how bad. It's just the passport and how much money it'll cost to get over there. I mean, if we go in on it, maybe we can get it cheaper. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be expensive, dude.
No, the airfare. Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find the airfare cheap to where we can get over there, I mean, I don't mind getting the passport.
Well, if you go
then,
through Greenland,
mm-hmm.
or is it Iceland? One of the two. I don't remember which.
Iceland.
Okay, yeah, because they've got
Reykjavik.
It's the pink plane. That's all I know.
The pink plane.
This thing, no, I'm not kidding. This plane is neon friggin' pink. But you can fly to the UK from New York City, and it's like $120.
What? So if I fly from here to New York and then over to the UK, it's $120.
Let me see what
I will do that in a minute.
I don't remember any pink planes being in
Oh no, no, no.
Seattle though.
This thing is like neon pink.
Very pink.
I could, Dumb Law.
Yeah, I don't think they're in Seattle.
Hell, if I had a woman on the show, maybe I'd get more subscribers. Damn.
Well, I don't think that'd be hard for you to do there, Scuba.
Plan a meet in the States.
Okay, it's called Kayak.
Kayak.
Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. That's a website. What's
Oh.
the name of the damn?
Oh, damn it. Janet says, I think that pink plane company went out of business recently.
Did they really? Ah, shit.
Damn it.
Okay. Yeah, because it was like in, and I can kind of
Finland Air?
understand. I don't know if it was Finland Air or not. Hold on, let me see.
Gay plane, I'll walk.
No.
Okay, John Q.
No.
They're pink.
There is no $120 flight. That would be nice, Jason, to get it that cheap. I'd be like, man, let's go, dude. I can still buy vape
Yeah.
equipment when I get there.
Yeah, the only problem
Wow.
is it's the
That's the
hotel.
name of the plane. Wow.
Wow is the name of the plane?
Yeah.
In pink, I can understand. Wow.
I can remember that.
Okay, wowair.com is the name of the end of Operation Wow Air. Damn it.
Assist operation.
Yeah, I
Declared bankrupt. I wonder why.
Yeah, really.
All of their flights were like incredibly cheap. You had to fly to Iceland, but you could. They had it was an air hop run. You would fly to Iceland and then over to the UK, and it was like $100. It was like cheap as hell.
Wow. Really? I said wow. Okay. Teleon says 700 to 800 Canadian. Damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should be able to get tickets for around six from here for about between 600 to 700.
Oh, let
I
me-
mean,
let me
over
see
here,
those
yeah, I
numbers.
can meet
It's a pretty good
Fagan and
price.
Mike Vapes and all them, but I'd love to go over and meet all the UK guys at a vape meet that they're all going to be at. And I understand a lot of times they can't even afford to make it to their own meets that's not far from them, but I want to go when everybody's going to make it to a meet where I get to meet all of them guys over there. That'd be awesome. Freaking awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna upload a copy of this, a picture of this plane, so you guys can understand exactly what I'm talking about. These things stuck out like a friggin' sore thumb.
Oh, you can probably see them miles away in the air.
Holy moly. Wow Air. Going to Iceland? Question mark. WowAir.com. TF-mom. That was the serial number of the plane?
Yep,
TF mom? Did they have TF dad and stuff
they
like
had
that?
a whole bunch of them. But yeah, it was crazy.
I want hugs. Get over here at Gailey. I know. I need to get over there. I want to. I need to get over there. Envy Eve in Connecticut. You know, I want to make more meets, Jazzy. I do. I haven't been to one in quite a while, actually. And I don't expect to be recognized except for people that's in chat. That's it. I'm not going to be like one of them guys that everybody follows around, which is great, but it's nice to go there and just.
What, you mean
I
people
like
don't
I
know
like
you?
doing the social part. I love the social part of the vape meets, man. That's where you get to go meet people. It's fun. Hey, I just gave myself a like. That's awesome.
Someone's got to.
I know, right? We have already went over time, and Stuart's probably like,
We have.
blackout!
Really time? Holy crap! Yeah, we are. Well, not
Vegas
really.
is
We're
in
only 4
October.
minutes.
DeMille, damn. But so is the one here is in October. I don't know if it's the same week, but how can I honestly do this one here and that one in the same month? I think DeMille needs to make a trip to the East Coast. That's what I think.
Oh, Vegas though, that'd be good.
I would love to see Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. That would be an awesome trip. Maybe if Vegas. Wait, which show is the Vegas one? Is it which show is the Vegas one? That's the big question. Is that big show? If it is, it might be the better one to go to out of the two. But I
It's
don't
kind of a shame
want to.
they're doing two shows at the same time.
Yeah, that's the way it works. It's like they double up on these shows, and it's like crap, man. You got to pick one, and there's no way around it.
I'm waiting for DeMillen to respond, but she hasn't done it yet.
Good night, Gailey. Scuba,
Oh,
that
that
was
was last year.
year. Oh, that was last year. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. DeMillen went to that one too. I saw that. Sorry, John Q. All right, guys. I really appreciate everybody showing up tonight. We're going to get back in the swing of things. Hopefully by next week, I got more stuff set up here, and I can actually get my mods unboxed, up on the rack, out here on my table, build cam ready. I mean, I got the bulk here. I'm going to be trying this bulk out all week.
He just wants
now that I
people
got-
to tell him how nice his rack is. Just saying.
Hey, do I got a good rack? I'm just wondering. And thanks for Speed and Aries hanging out. I mean, you know, they were like, well, damn, Scuba's gone. What the hell are we going to do now? I don't even know what they did with the last couple of Fridays. They were like, damn, now we got to sit back and watch TV or something.
What did I do the last couple of weeks?
See? You don't even know what you did. That's
TikTok. That's what I did.
Oh, you did TikTok. And we got to do the rose build. When are we going to plan this rose thing?
Well, now we actually have to plan that out because I've got somebody else get involved with that. So I got to contact Vic and get that arranged.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, we will definitely do the rose build off. I don't know if it's really a build off or a cuss off. I think it's more of a cuss off.
It's who can actually build it. Period.
Yeah. I'm not even going to practice because I want to go in there just as pissed off as everybody else is going to be when they try to build this damn thing.
I'm looking forward to it so much. I just want to sit back and laugh at all of y'all.
It's going to be.
Wait.
I'm going to be so.
Hold on a
pissed
second.
off.
Aries, you don't have a rose?
No, I don't have a rose.
Oh
Not yet?
boy! Oh boy!
Dude, I can build anything. I'm not messed up about it.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge right there. I can build anything. And thank you, Talion, once again for the donation. You are a definite legend. Thank you very much, bud.
Yeah, thanks, Talion. That was awesome.
I think Aries needs a rose. He's like, oh, I can build anything.
I can build anything. I have built everything that's been put in front of me. Everything.
Yeah, but the rose is a whole new animal.
No, it's
I'm
not.
tussing you. I'm telling you. What? I'm tussing you?
I'm tussing you.
Okay, I need another drink.
How many bottles are you in?
Not enough.
They don't sell big bottles in Virginia. Damn.
For you.
You know the big fighting cock? They don't sell that in Virginia. We tried. You can't get them. Apparently, ABC stores. You know, in Georgia they have liquor stores. It's not ABC, and a lot of states have ABC liquor stores. There's ABC here, so it's owned by the government. So they can pretty much turn off the sales anytime. What's a rose? John Q, the rose is a pain in the ass. That's what the rose is. The Rose V2 is one of it's my nemesis RTA. That's what it is. Ooh, I hate that thing. I got to get it dug out because I know before too long I'm going to have to build on it. And wait, only one of my liquor stores in Georgia. Yeah, that is true. Only one liquor store in Georgia sold the big bottles, but I know where it's at. So next time I go to Georgia, I'll be getting some more big bottles.
You know, technically you're not supposed to take that across state lines stuff.
Aspire AVP. Technically, they can kiss my ass. I'm going to take it across. Well, it's not an illegal drug.
Why can't you take it across state lines? I see no problem with that. You paid the
taxes.
You paid the state tax on it. It doesn't matter. It's not like you're going across for resale.
Yeah.
You paid the tax in Georgia, not Virginia.
So
Virginia don't carry it. It's not like cigarettes. Now I can understand if you bought cigarettes in
even
Georgia.
Cigarettes, you can pay. Like for instance, okay, so we're right next to Missouri. I can drive up to Missouri all day long, buy whatever the hell I want, pay their state tax, and bring it back here. There's no law against it. That's a violation of interstate commerce.
breaking the law, breaking the law. Is
They
it worse
cannot
than the
bar. Now
fatality?
they can bar you from going up there, buying it, and bringing it back and selling it. Sure, but for personal use, they can't do anything about it. That would be a violation of interstate commerce.
You know what? And I need to confirm with Vic because today is Friday. I think Vic said Monday. Vic actually said he was going to go to his shop. I don't know if he said it was today or Monday, and buy the Fatality M25.
Yeah,
Actually spend money and buy the Fatality M25. That's how
he said he
much
was
he
going to buy
liked the
it.
Fatality. I'm impressed. I was, you send somebody something like that, and you're like, are they really going to like it as much as we do? And he was like, I freaking love this tank. I'm actually want to buy the new version of it. So he's going to buy the new one, which I think is freaking awesome. Hell, I know if I got a tank like that, I'd be like, hell, I want to buy one. You can't buy the original anymore, so buy the new one. Buy the M25.
I actually trimmed down my desk. I mean, you guys remember everything that I used to have on my desk. I've
Yeah.
trimmed it down to basically just enough for the flavors that I vape daily. So I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 12 mods over there total, because I've got some over here that I'm vaping on. But I've got 12 out of that almost 30 that I had on my desk. I can
Wow.
actually see my desk now.
Now, one other thing I want to tell you guys, I may be able to cast more. I'm not saying that Speed and Aries will be able to make it to every show I do. I don't expect them to take time out of their schedules to be able to make every show. If they
Yes,
can make
Dolores.
Fridays, great. If they make other shows, that's great too. They're welcome on every single show I do. I don't mind that at all. So
It helps if we're actually notified.
I will notify you,
Uh-huh.
unless it's really spur of the moment,
Yeah.
which I doubt
Yeah,
that'll be.
yeah.
Not just relying on the going live now notification from YouTube.
Yeah, because we know how incredibly accurate those are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
because I didn't get a notification about the about breaking open the M25. Did you, Speed?
I don't remember getting one for that, but I did get a notification for the Kelpie,
No, see,
so I was able to at
wasn't,
least watch the show for
I
that.
wasn't told about the Kelpie either, by either
Hey,
YouTube or Scuba.
that with the
YouTube told me.
I saw folks.
Uh-huh.
that was a hey, I got it in. I need to broadcast. I did put it on my Hangout.
You got my number.
You've got my number. You've got my messenger.
Text messages go really well both ways.
But I posted it in the Hangout. It should have said Scuba posted a new message on the Hangout.
I don't watch the Hangout all day long.
Neither do I. Now, can someone buy Aries a rose? Ooh, there you go. All right. So, on that note, we're going to get out of here, guys. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. We will be back very soon. What day that will be, I don't know. If not, it will be Friday for sure. Other than that, y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Vape safe, definitely. And we will catch y'all real soon. Y'all have a great night.
Have a great weekend, everybody.